guys, back with another video. So here we are continuing my series Lounging with Celai. So here I have my special guest again, my dad.
Hello.
So last time it was definitely a little hard because I didn't know what he was gonna ask me, and he said it was like interviews, so I didn't know if he was gonna ask me like professional questions or like different other questions. But you know what I mean. So, all right, let's get started.
Are you ready? Are you sure?
Yes.
All right, let's do this. So I'm just gonna ask you questions as you already know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about your brothers and sisters. Can you give us a background, who they are, and what's going on with them? Because no one knows, really. You don't talk about them.
Okay, so I am the youngest of 6, and 2 are from my dad, 4 are from my mom. So the oldest is Zakia. She is in Atlanta, Georgia. She works for, I don't know, but yeah, she lives in Atlanta. She's living a good life, and she's 25.
Close, yeah, but that's it. That is it.
Okay, so yeah, she's 25, and yeah. Okay, then we have Zaina. She is 24, and she's out in
Bay Area.
Yeah, Bay Area somewhere, I don't remember, but yeah, she's out there living the good life also. Then you have Jamal. He is 23, and he's out in DC. He lives in an apartment with some of his friends. He works at a law firm, and he is the only boy of all 6. And
Only one.
and what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he's studying for his master's. And so then we have Zuri. And so she is also in the Bay Area. She is 18, and so she's going to college at some point. I don't know what college she's going to yet. So
she's in college right now.
Oh, she is. What
yeah.
college?
No, I think it's Deanza. I think it's Deanza right now, in that area. I believe so.
I don't know where that is or what.
It's in the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
Near San Jose.
Then we have Deja. As you should know who she is. She is 18 also. She is in Johnson C. Smith University. It's in North Carolina. So she's out there. She goes back and forth from Atlanta sometimes with her friend. So, but yeah, that's like my siblings. And then there's me and my dog here.
Yeah, you met your other dog that didn't get into the camera. He's falling asleep right now, but that's okay. Is that it?
Yes.
Anything more to say about your family?
No.
Okay. What else can I ask you? People want to know your favorite color or colors.
Colors. So my favorite colors are red, blue, and that's it.
Red and blue.
Those are the Howard colors.
Okay. I thought you were going to say yellow, burgundy, pink. No?
No.
So what color do you dislike?
Pink.
Why do you dislike pink? You used to like that when you were a little baby.
I know, but I don't know why I don't like it. It's just, for some reason, it's just not my color. Like, do people say it looks good on me though? Like,
that's up to you to decide that. Don't worry about other people.
But people say that maybe looks good on me, but
okay.
I just, in my opinion, just don't really like the color, just because it's not my color.
Okay, let's move on to something different. What else can I ask you? Okay, when you're on the runway, is there a favorite pair of shoes that you like to wear? How does that work out as far as, I want to wear that shoe, or do they tell you what to wear? How does that work?
Honestly, It's based upon my outfit and the designer. If I'm wearing maybe like a gold or silver outfit, then I'll most likely wear silver shoes. But sometimes it could be too much silver. So then they would say maybe some black shoes or gold shoes. I don't know, gold goes with silver. But they probably would say a different color if it's like mainly one color outfit. So but I don't really have a favorite. When it comes to runway shoes, whenever we go to Burlington or Ross, I don't like when the shoes are like the thick heels, and like I don't like the ones that have the open back, like how shoes they like can see the back of your toe.
Oh man, I don't know what you're talking. I'm joking.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like those shoes. And then I like ones. I don't like what are they called, pumps? But I like the ones with the straps. So like it's less likely for your foot to come out because my feet aren't really like a specific. Well, they're a size. It's just like they're kind of in between. So like it's not gonna fit, but then it may be too big or too small. So it's not really like the right size to fit into one.
Would you wear a 3-inch heel on the runway?
No.
Why not?
Because it's short. The lowest I do is 4.
Well, if they want you to wear it, you have to wear it.
Yeah, I mean, if they provide the shoes and they're 3 inches, then I guess I'll have to.
But you wouldn't have the shoes yourself to wear.
Yeah, I wouldn't have for choice.
Okay. Now, what about shoes when you're just lounging at home or you're going out, not a fashion show or anything? Do you have a pair of favorite shoes that you like to wear?
My slides and my Converse.
What type of Converse?
My
Different colors, blue, pink.
My black and pink ones. And
oh, you do wear pink? Okay.
no, it's barely pink. It's hot pink. Like I don't do like I just don't like the color. But if I have to wear it, I'll wear it. But like it's shoes, like it doesn't really matter.
TV shows.
Okay.
So, what is your favorite TV show or shows? What are you watching? What are you into as far as shows?
Oh, I gotta think about that. I know what my least favorite one is, but I can't figure out what my favorite one is. Like, I can't. Like, I mean, I like all my shows. It's not like.
Okay, but you're not. What are those shows?
Naruto, Attack on Titan, Black Clover, kind of still going. Fire Force, Dr. Stone. Demon Slayer. What?
Okay, we'll talk about that one. Go ahead.
What is that? How do you say it? Haiku? I'm still watching. It's volleyball.
It's what?
Volleyball.
Haiku?
Yeah.
It's about a volleyball show. Team going out playing different games and their lives.
Sure. I mean, sure. I guess you could say that.
Okay.
And then there's Kuroko no Basket. Then I watch Full Metal Alchemist. What other ones do I watch?
That's a lot. How are you keeping up with all that? You don't have time.
I watch one at a time, but then sometimes they go back and forth.
Okay.
Sometimes. But, but yeah, those are like the main. Oh yeah, and then I watch Hunter x Hunter. Finish that though.
What is that about?
How do I say this? They're hunters, but not like they use things called nen. It's like an ability that they use, and so it's about a boy. His dad leaves him, his mom, I'm pretty sure, to go become one. Then he goes on a search to become a hunter and find his dad, and then he meets his friend, and he's with 2 of his other friends. And then so that happens, and then he I forgot the name of his nen, but it's kind of like rock, paper, scissors. Not rock, paper, scissors, but...
Is this a cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like a real show. It's like something I would watch. Okay, that's a lot of shows. We don't have a lot of shows that we watch. But anyway, next question. If you had a plane that was given to you and it's waiting for you at the airport and you could go anywhere in the world, where would Celai West go?
So...
Tell me!
Oh, Jesus. I would go to somewhere in Africa, maybe like Nigeria, Lagos, it's called. Probably like that would probably be my number one place.
Why?
Because I just always wanted to walk there. But then if I didn't have the chance to walk, I'd at least get to see what it's like there, and just in general, just see what it's like.
What do you think it's like? What do you picture in your head, in your mind, when you think of that location?
Honestly, I think it just looks like a regular city. It's in Africa. People think like it's poor and everything, but that's only like near the desert, I'm guessing. But like that's an actual country. So I'm guessing it looks like an actual country.
Fashion designers.
Favorite?
Who do you like? Yes.
Okay.
Your favorites.
Okay. So my favorites would be David Tupaz, Mario De La Torre, and Milan Vuitton. But like those are like my favorites. But I've only walked for 2 of them. I haven't walked for Milan yet, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I also like Sakina. I'm sure it's called. But yeah, those will probably be my favorites.
Nice. What about models?
Okay, so it would be Lyris Cross and Naomi Campbell. Well, they're both models and runway models.
What about your mom? She was a model back in the day.
No,
boy, I tell you. All right. Let's go to a different subject. When things happen, when kids are out and about with their parents or with friends and they're not paying attention to what's going on, where people are stealing kids.
Mm-hmm.
What is that called, Linda? Human trafficking?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Well, explain some more detail beyond what I said. What do you know about it?
Human trafficking is something where someone takes a person or kid, adult, whoever, and just takes them and keeps them hostage and does whatever, I don't know what they do.
Bad things.
Yeah, bad things. And they just keep them, and there's a chance that they're most likely not gonna come back unless like the police get involved.
Okay, so what do you think you can do to prevent those things from happening? What do you do to prevent something like that happening to you?
I stay close to my mom sometimes, but yeah, make sure you stay close to your parents, and if you have to go to the bathroom, make sure that nobody's following you, or if you're going to the bathroom, have your parent go with you.
Good advice. So some other things I'll throw out there. If you notice someone following you, you notice someone looking at you, your family, whoever you're with, you see them just in the area all the time, there's a problem where they're following you.
Right.
You need to tell the person you're with.
Or report them, like security.
Yeah, you just say this person's been following me. I don't know what's going on. They're acting a little weird. It's very, 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 very important because even I've seen reports where they say not to park to a van.
Right.
Because that van could be where they put people in, and also it's a big van where it's blocking cars where people can't see what exactly is going on. So you park next to a van, they can just open the door, and that person getting out of their car, they can just take them in the van real quick,
Right.
and no one is going to know.
Right.
So that's why it's very, very important. And, you know, in areas where we live, it's one of the highest crimes that are, or actually that human trafficking is the highest in the area where we are. And that's why it's very, very important. That's why I don't like you or even when Kia and Deja were out here going to school. It's like, nope, they're not walking. I don't care if it's down the street. I don't care where it is. It doesn't matter. That's why I'm always looking around. I'm paying attention to what's going on to the family and everything else, but I'm always looking like who is watching us, who is doing what, especially now with you being in this business, it's going to get a little crazier. I wouldn't even say a little. I just have to be, you have to be, everyone has to be within our family aware of the surroundings. That's why I always say don't get out your car, be on your phone, where you have to be paying close attention to everything that's going on. That's like at work. A person arrives at work around 4:30 every morning. So one day, a person who was homeless walked from the parking lot, the far end of the parking lot, and she's parking her car. And the person came up, and she, thank God, saw him, and she was out her car, and she got right back into it. And he was, you know, saying stuff to her, yelling at her. But if she wasn't paying attention, something would have happened.
Right.
So that's why it's always important to understand where you are and to know your surroundings. You have anything to add to that, Linda?
I would just say that, you know, when we're traveling, it's a huge issue. For me personally, you know, there's never a time where she's allowed to go to the public bathroom by herself. Especially my biggest fear is when we're out to dinner and her having to go to the bathroom, then you're faced with, well, if I go, they're going to think we're running out on the tab. I don't want to leave my food and drinks unattended, but then I don't want to leave my kid unattended. Exactly. So that's always a challenge. But yeah, we're definitely well aware of everything that's been going on. Celai, why don't you tell them what the lady told you when we were in Atlanta, the Atlanta airport?
She said that was the #1 place for human trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
I think. #1 airport or just place?
Yeah, #1 airport.
Airport. Okay.
I mean, imagine you seeing kids walking by themselves and going to the bathroom by themselves. A lot of things where I know I've seen a lot of kids just roaming around. I'm thinking, where are the parents? So here I am sitting there watching their kids being concerned and they're nowhere to be found. And all of a sudden, oh, there she is, 5 minutes later. So there's always opportunities with people who aren't paying attention. That's why it's very important to make sure we pay attention. Always. Because, you know, things can happen. You know, we do not want those things to happen at all. At all.
Right. Yeah.
On another subject, excuse me, on another subject, don't look at me like that.
Oh, no.
So, one thing you started when you were younger, you took lessons from Tracy Cruz at one point. Do you remember that?
Wait.
You were taking singing lessons.
Wait.
So, my question to you is, and statement, I'll start with the statement first. You have your grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
He can sing.
Right.
You have Charlene that continues to sing. You have your mom. She can sing when she's serious. So, I know I can sing. Want to hear it? Oh no. See, I can do it. I have no problem doing it. I'm not saying I'm good, but you were able to sing when you were younger. Then you stopped. Why did you stop?
Okay. So I was in first grade, and so we were singing the Pledge of Allegiance. Star Spangled Banner, and so then the kid next to me was like, "You can't even sing," and then that's how it.
Was that a boy or girl?
Boy.
Was the boy always messing with you, or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's analyze that. Pretty young girl like yourself. He probably liked you. He probably just trying to get your attention and put you down. He messed with you all the time, which is what boys do when we're younger, we hit girls and we push them, do things to them just to get their attention. So he did that to get your attention. So you cannot let anyone discourage you from something you're doing, whether you think you're good or not. Keep on practicing, do whatever you have to do. So we know people have tried to discourage you a lot of times. When you were modeling, before you walked out on the catwalk in New York and other places, that didn't discourage you. You continued and you progressed. So this was brought up by me to make sure you completely understand, no matter where you are in your life, now until you get older, don't let anyone discourage you, because they're going to start throwing salt and spears at you and everything else to throw you off track.
Salt?
Yep. Salt in your game.
They're trying to be salty.
They're trying to be salty because they're going to try to throw you off. That's like me being at work. People try to throw me off all the time. I'm like, okay, I know your game. It's not going to discourage me or get me off my path. Don't let anyone get you off your path, because they're always trying to knock you down like that. Then you got to get right back up, just like you pick up that pillow. The same thing. Get right back up. If you get discouraged, oh well, let's move on. That's over with and done with. How can he tell me I can't sing? Why are you paying attention to me in the first place? Because you like me, and you know you can't sing. I sing better than you. So don't let people discourage you in life, because that will be a constant thing. Why, King?
Did you fart?
Well, your mom has us locked up in this room, in the studio. What else can I ask you? You eat a lot of candy.
No.
I've heard you eat a lot of candy.
I know.
What do you like to eat as far as your favorite candy?
Skittles, Starburst, Nerds, the Yorks, and
Licorice?
Yeah, licorice, red vines,
Pistachios?
Twizzlers. No, that's not candy.
Pistachios and licorice. But go
Oh. Okay. And what else do I like? I like Dum-Dums.
I'm sorry? Is that a new candy?
You don't know what Dum-Dums?
Is that old school or is that new?
They're called Dum-Dums.
Is that old school candy? Is that new candy that out in your day?
I don't know.
I never heard of that.
That small lollipops?
That is a racist comment. Racist name. You want some Dum-Dums? That does not sound right.
Does small lollipop sound better?
No.
Then what are you gonna call them?
A sucker? Okay. All right. Well, I don't really have a lot of questions. I mean,
you said you were gonna ask me about my shows.
Your who?
My shows.
You didn't talk about your shows. This is your time.
No, but you.
Go ahead.
I mean,
what about your shows?
No. You said you were gonna ask me.
You said shows or shirt?
Shows. But anyway, about my shirt.
Yeah, because you're pulling on your shirt.
No, because my thing. Anyway, oopsie.
It's okay. What's going on with that?
Okay, so it says made in Mexico. Can you see it? Okay, so the story was, so I was made in Mexico. So my mom, dad, brother, sister, other sister, went to Mexico. Was it on a cruise? Or did they just go?
On a cruise.
Or just in general, just went to Mexico.
That's a problem.
And so they went. You know, that happened, and you told me. And then, and then, so I was in Mexico.
Okay, game over. This is not a discussion we are having at this particular time, because that's you and your mom's conversation that we will not go into detail, because I'm starting to feel uncomfortable where I am not going down that road where I don't belong.
Okay.
Any questions that you have or statements you want to say or anything you want to add? Because I honestly, I don't like preparing questions because it throws me off or I have to look down. I feel like I don't want to do all that. I just want to let it flow. Just a natural conversation of what's happening? What's going on? You have something going on the Saturday. What
Saturday
is going on? Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, what is that? So it's just a place. It's a hotel, and it's like a whole bunch of rooms, and you just go through, and they're just giving out free stuff and like massages. They're doing your nails, makeup, facials, eyebrows, which I don't want to do. All that fun stuff. But that's out in LA, so it was also today on Friday, and then it's tomorrow too. No, it's tomorrow and today. I mean, tomorrow.
What day is it? Is the question.
Tomorrow.
Today is, yes.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. You are on track now.
Okay. So, it's like an
Oh, sorry.
Oscar pampering suite. So, my mom's been teaching me a lot about self-care, so we're gonna be going and just gonna be relaxing the whole time and just getting my face did and stuff.
Getting my face did. I and the teachers and your mom did not teach you how to
I
say
said that on purpose.
get my face did. Okay.
I knew you were gonna say something.
I am not a fan. I am not a fan of that. Get my face did. That's a good thing on a
Face
t-shirt.
done.
I'm gonna get my face did.
Nah.
Wow. Well, I think we are done.
Alright guys, we're going to be wrapping this up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what you think of my dad and some questions that he should ask me. And so, thank you so much for Lounging with Celai and my dad. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.